Hello everybody and welcome back to New Woodshire. Now yeah, it's been a while since I've put up the first episode. I think it was about 2 weeks ago, because I wanted to see what sort of reaction I got, but I also wanted to do it from this new save game because we've had an update for the game. We've had a new cow barn, and we've also had a silo fitted, and that's why it was updated. So there's a few other things that was updated, like this crop was added. I think it's a type of grass, but I'm not sure. I can't pronounce it, so I just don't know what it is, but I think it's a grass. So because we started a new save game, we've also have to start and do our field again, but luckily this time we don't have to sell the grain that we take off it. I think it was oats, wasn't it? I can't 100% remember, but I think it was oats. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on courseplay and get the course set up for it and get the combine to actually empty itself. I'll say that's if I can actually get it to work. Sometimes it works and sometimes it stops. So let's get this on. There we go. Generate course field 2, and we'll do that position on the map. One headland works best on this field for this combine, I think. So we've generated that course, and now if we go and get our trailer from here, then we should be able to or auto unload it. But I think the trailer has to be at the field before you start the course, which is why sometimes it doesn't work, but I'm not sure, so we'll give that a go. Because it's in the advanced settings. Now I mean, I don't usually use courseplay. I mean, I do use it occasionally, but not very often. And I've only recently updated to this newer version. I think it was yesterday I actually updated, so this should be the newest version at time of recording anyway. But I'm not sure. Maybe another one by now, because they're always updating it, so that's okay. But I did notice that there were a few issues that people were having with global company or something to do with the global company mod. I'm not sure what the issues were that they were having, but yeah, quite a few people were having issues with that. So got the course set up here now. So if we go into there, into advanced settings, turn that on, turn that to early and that to late, because I want it to raise the implement late, so once it gets to the edge of the field it will actually go past it and then lift it. And this one, it should lower the header before it gets to the crop, so it doesn't miss too much. Well, that's the plan anyway. Okay, so let us get this to start at the first course. Turn it on. Oops, turn it on first. Now see, sometimes these advanced settings, let's see, it didn't take again. I don't know why it doesn't take every time. But sometimes you have to do it twice. I think maybe if you change something on here, then you have to do it again. There you go, it's activated this time. So because I changed that from nearest waypoint to first waypoint, I think that may have done something to it. I don't know, but I'll leave him to that. And we'll jump in the JCB because my plan for today, anyway, apart from the harvesting, is to get rid of all these implements that we already own because, well, they're not really needed. And this mower, I actually do not like this mower anyway. It's not a very nice mower to use. So I don't know if anybody else likes it, but I personally hate the thing. Attach, there we go. Pull out and see. Occasionally, you will notice that the money is glitching out. Well, it's actually stopped now, but it was doing it just, and now it's stopped. Now that's courseplay. That happens when I oh, there you go, it's doing it again now. That happens when there's a worker actually working on the field, and I don't know what it is. I'm not sure if it's a mod conflict or something with one of my other mods, but it seems to start and stop itself. It's a bit weird actually, but that's okay. We can live with that, I suppose. Right, now let's get this thing to the shop. I was going to keep the baler, but now we have our silo. We can actually keep straw, hay, grass, silage and basically everything in there. So the baler is no longer required, which is okay because we can get some good money from it, and then we can buy a loading wagon and we can get rid of the straw that way. Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing today, getting rid of all my equipment. Yep, sell that, okay. Get rid of all the equipment that I don't want, and then get the loading wagon, get the straw picked up, yeah, and the oats put into storage. I might actually get rid of this tractor as well. I mean, even though I love JCBs, I do have an issue with the all steering. As you can see there, it says selected steering mode, all wheel steering. Now I have tried, according to my button configuration, it should be control and I, or alt and I, or yes, okay, I'm going, sorry. But I have tried that and it doesn't seem to work for me, so it's stuck in all steering mode, which can be a little bit of a pain because well, when I'm pulling implements, it can get the implement can get stuck on the actual tractor. So I might get rid of this one as well and get a different tractor, but yeah, you guys let me know what you think about that. Let me know whether you think I should get a different tractor or keep this one with the all steering, or if you know of a way to actually change the steering. If you could let me know in the comments below, that would be great, because I've tried but I just can't seem to get it to work. I don't know why it's not working. But yeah, let's just get all this stuff sold, and then we can see how much money we make from these. Because I do have sorry car, I do have a liquid fertilizer sprayer and a solid fertilizer spreader, and I'm thinking, because the capacity of the spreader is more, then I might keep the spreader and get rid of the liquid fertilizer sprayer. And apart from that, we actually get more money back from the sprayer than the spreader. So that's my thinking behind that. But yeah, I have weeds turned off as well, so we don't really need the liquid fertilizer sprayer. So we're not going to be using herbicide. I mean, I might turn weeds back on at a later date, I don't know. But honestly, with the weeds and not using seasons mod, then the weeds, they just overtake the field, and they're just too much to control. But I mean, I was going to use seasons on this map, but I already have my my live stream over on Twitch for Somerset Farm. Oh, I thought there was nothing coming there. I should have looked. On Somerset Farm, and that's running seasons on there. So I thought, well, I've one with seasons and one without seasons. I find it funny the way the cars, they turn a bend, not even turning the corner, just a little bend, and they put their indicators in. I find that really funny. And I think that there's, the traffic on this road only goes one way. I think it only goes up. I'm not sure, but we'll soon find out. Right, I'm going to sell this little tiny windrower as well, because, well, it's too small. I mean, it's okay, it's not a bad little windrow, but it's just not really wide enough, I don't think. Well, yeah, let's get this to the shop and see how much we can get for this. Well, we've got nearly £9,000 for that. Not bad at all. Right, so that's all the stuff at the cow and pig farm sold. Now, we do have a water tanker at the sheep farm, but I am going to keep that for now anyway, because I'm running the animal pen extension, but it doesn't work on those on the horses and the sheep. I don't know why it doesn't. I think it's because it's not replaceable, I'm not sure. But we have to pay a plumber to come along and plumb those two in for us. So when we get sheep and horses, we're going to need to give them water, which you might be able to see from here. Just jump out. See, they have this icon instead of the one with the animal pen extension. I don't know why these two are different, but they just are. Right, I'm also going to sell this logging trailer as well, because, well, basically I do not like doing logging, as you probably all know. Because, yeah, it's just not for me. Me and logging, we're just a bad mix, basically. So yeah, this thing can go to the shop as well. Should make a good bit of money off this, maybe, I think. And yet that area there, that's actually the water trigger. And see, there's our spreader and water tanker just in there. But yeah, I'm going to be placing seed buy points and fertilizer buy point. I'm not going to bother with the lime because there are a couple of lime stations around the map anyway, so I don't think I need to bother about that. Yeah, and excuse the bunged upness. I've got a bit of a cold. Not feeling too good at all today, to be honest. But there we go, with a little bit of lag there, and that is telling me now that Courseplay is unloading the combine, because for some reason I get that bit of frame rate drop. I don't know why. Don't know if anybody else is experiencing that, but it happens when it auto unloads for me. I mean, if you do get that problem, or if you know how to fix that problem, drop me a comment down below and I'll see if I can get it fixed for a future video. But I mean, like I say, I don't usually use Courseplay a great deal anyway. But I'm only using that one today on that field because the last episode you saw me harvesting it, and I didn't think you'd want to see me harvesting it again 2 videos in a row. So I just put Courseplay on that, and I'm going along and selling stuff that we don't need. And I'm also going to sell the cedar that we have. We have a small cedar there. Now, it's a nice little cedar, nice little Amazon cedar. But the only thing is it's it takes seed and capacity, seed and fertilizer, and the capacity is not that great. And for anybody who watches my videos regularly, then you'll know that I don't really like the seeders that have the fertilizer in it as well, because I prefer to do the fertilizing before I actually do the seeding. A lot of people think I'm weird for doing things like that, but that's just the way I do it. I do the fertilizing, then the cultivating or the ploughing. Well, if it needs liming, I'll lime it first, then I'll spray it. Then I'll plough it if it needs ploughing. If not, I will cultivate it. Then I fertilize it again, and then I seed it, and then I don't even have to go onto the field again until it's ready to harvest. So it saves, because I do have crop destruction on as well, so it saves on destroying any of the crop. Okay, sell that. And we have one more thing to sell, and that's the cedar. Okay, we've just sold the cedar, and now we're up to £260,000, which is not bad for the some of the starting equipment that we started with. Right, so loading wagons. The loading wagon I want to get is this Fent one, I think, because that holds 42,000 litres, and that should be plenty for the straw that we have. I'm just going to keep the tyres as Trelleborg for now. I may change them in the future, but yeah, let's just jump into the tractor now. We can go pick it up from just up there, and then we can pick up the straw while Courseplay is actually still doing its thing. But he may be close to finishing actually. It shouldn't take it too long to do that, I don't think. Excuse me guys, my throat's a bit croaky and I'm full up with a cold, so I do apologise. Well yeah, don't forget guys, let me know down below in the comments section what sort of things you want me to do on this map. Oh, I'm already out, I'm committed, sorry. I did have one person comment on the last video and said do chickens and sheep because they're easier to look after at the start. But the thing is there's no chickens. We do have sheep, a sheep pasture, but we have no chicken coop, so we can't really do chickens unless I buy a chicken coop as a placeable and put that down somewhere. But yeah, at the minute we don't have the money for that, so it's just going to be sheep and, well, we have the oats for the horses now, so I think I'm going to concentrate on the horses as well. Or, yeah, I might just stick this on a little time lapse and see how we go from there. But you might see what I mean about, there we go, you see the way the trailer's catching on the back of the tractor. That's because of the steering. So I might change this out. Haven't decided yet, but I might. Because it's can be a little bit of a pain. It's not even turning there properly. Nope, that's not me. That's the tractor, honest. Yeah, he's nearly finished as well, so right, let's get on with this and I'll be back with you when it's almost done. now, just on the last little bit left to do, and you may have seen in that time lapse there that course play finished, and I just went and turned off the driver just to stop it from showing that blue thing on the screen all the time. See, it's getting stuck again. Yeah, you may have noticed that happened a couple of times. Yeah, I might just change this tractor out actually. Let me know what you think, guys, in the comments below. What do you think I should do about this tractor? Because yeah, I do like it, but the thing is, it's not working as it should. But like I say, I don't know if that's something on my end, like with my button configurations, or what's happening there. It just doesn't work for some reason. Well, let's go and get this to the silo, and then come back and get the oats, get that into storage. And I'll probably call the video to an end there, because yeah, I'm not sure how long this video is with all the editing and things, but let's see if we can see if any cars are coming. No, can't. Oh, there's one. Okay, that'll do. But because of the editing and things, it might be 25 minutes long, or it could be 10 minutes long. I don't really know. But yeah, this is about the normal length. Whatever this video is at the minute, this will be the normal length of the videos. I mean, like I say, after editing it could be slightly shorter, because if I put time lapses in or jump cuts or whatever, then that's obviously going to affect the length of the video, because if it takes me an hour to record it, then I'm not going to put up an hour video, so I'll just jump cut and do some time lapses and that sort of thing. Right, whoop, we don't need to get into that, we need to get into that one and get this into storage. Yeah, and in the next video I'll probably be getting the new seeder, get this field seeded. We do have another field that needs fertilizing, so we can look after that one as well, and maybe get the grass cut. So yeah, just let me know, guys, what you think I should do in this series, because like I say, I want it to be an interactive series, and obviously if it is interactive but nobody's interacting, then it's not interactive. If that makes any sense, which it probably doesn't, because I said it. But yeah, we've got our multigrain silo here, which is good. So guys, I'm going to leave this video here, and if you've enjoyed what you've seen, leave a big thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed what you've seen, put a thumbs down, you know, but I really hope you did enjoy the video, because I enjoyed making it. And my plan for this series is to try and do like 2 episodes a week, maybe more if I can, but I mean, I do have other commitments as well, so more than 2 might not be feasible, but we shall try anyway. So yeah, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel, and I will see all you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.